If you're looking at canceling your Canva subscription because you heard that their prices are going to go up, before you do that, watch this video and then you can decide if that's something that you want to still do. But chances are it probably doesn't affect you. Yet. It doesn't affect you yet. This is going to be a longer video, so let's get really comfy and get acquainted really quick. Hi, I'm Caroline. I'm a Canva content creator, but I'm also a digital marketer, and I'm a total nerd. And I'm really good at pattern recognition. I have the ADHD and the autism. So let's talk about some kind of patterns that I've seen, and also the fact that I have been in business since 2015. I have been using Canva since 2015. I opened my business in 2015 online. I was a blogger. I am a blogger, but like, I've been around. So we're going to talk about what is currently happening, what is factually happening, why it is factually happening, and what I fear could be coming down the pipeline in the future. So let's talk. Number one, what is actually happening? Canva increased the prices on their Teams plan. Teams. So that's talking about like small businesses, that's talking about medium-sized businesses, that's not talking about just you in your house making your Canva Etsy shop listings, okay? We're not talking about that. If you have the free Canva plan, nothing is changing. If you have Canva Pro, your plan is not changing. That means that if you pay $120 for a year for just you, it's still not changing. If you have Canva Teams, that's when things are going to start changing. So from what I can see, Canva Teams is going from $120 a year for 5 people. That same plan for 5 people is now going to be $500 per year, which I think is a lot. That's a lot. That's a huge price increase. So I'm reading this article on The Verge to make sure that I have all of the right information, and Canva says the increase in price is justified due to the expanded product experience and value the generative AI tools have added to the platform. So what's the reason for the huge price increase going from $120 a year to $500 a year? I believe that that's a more than 4 times increase. That is more than 4 times of an increase in price. And the reason for that is with AI tools is what they're saying. If you compare Canva to like how much Adobe is, it still doesn't even hold a candle to it. I get that, especially for like a pro license for multiple computers and different teams and stuff. I can't even imagine how expensive an Adobe suite would be for that. However, I feel it incredibly necessary to say that Canva is not Adobe. This is not a photo editing software. This is light photo editing, but it's really not photo editing. This is just kind of more of like old Instagram when you used to put on like the filters to make things look like super blown out and saturated, but also like super high contrast. That's kind of what you can do inside of Canva. I mean, as far as like photo editing, like what you would do inside of Canva with photo editing. It's not as same at all as it is inside of Adobe. It just is. That said, people who want Adobe are going to get Adobe. People who want Canva are going to get Canva. If you're looking for a photo editing tool, you're going to have Adobe. If you're looking for a content creation, digital marketing all-in-one platform, you're going to have Canva. They're 2 completely separate things. As far as I'm concerned, I think that if you're going to use Adobe, you're going to use Adobe. If you're going to use Canva, you're going to use Canva. That said, now we have to talk about, is this going to affect pro users? As of right now, it's not. It doesn't say anything about like if they're planning on increasing the price to pro users. It does not say anything about that for now. This is where the pattern recognition part comes in, okay? Canva has not increased their prices in a hot minute. Like, I think that I still remember Canva Pro being $119.99 back in 2015, okay? So, like, this has been this price range for a long time. Have they added a bunch more features to their platform in the past 12 months or even 18 months? Like, yes, they have. They really have. They have really stepped up their game, and it's no longer just like, oh, and here's a circle and here's a frame. Like, no, you can do this. Is a robust tool, okay? This is becoming a very robust tool. That said, however, I'm still not confident that you can back up the fact that you're now going to be charging 4 times as much for AI content. Like, that's not the part that everybody's excited about. The part that everybody's excited about is the editing capabilities that you can use and how easy it is to make reels, how easy it is to make a metric ton of Instagram posts. That's what people love, how easy it is to make PDFs that I can use as lead magnets. I love that stuff about Canva. What are my selling points when I tell somebody why they should get Canva? It starts with how easy it is to use, how many templates there are, how great it is to, if you just have a picture in your mind of a color frame or a color scheme, you can upload it and it will give you that color scheme. It's really cool. Notice that nowhere in there did I say anything about any of their AI tools. Nothing, because that's not a big part of the sell for me. That's not something that I use on a daily basis. I use it because it's easy. It makes things fun. It doesn't make marketing a chore. It doesn't make it seem so like very, very rigid and masculine. And like, I say that in like a nice way, I promise. But like, you know what I mean? Canva makes designing fun. It makes it feminine. It makes it enjoyable for me. It makes the whole process enjoyable. Anyway, Canva makes me feel seen. It just does. And that's what I love about it. But nowhere in there did I say that I'm using their AI features and that's the only reason that I use it. And I haven't met anybody who has said, you know what I love most about Canva is all of the new AI features. I've not met a single person who said that. Not one. That doesn't mean they don't exist. It just means that that's not the biggest thing that everybody loves about Canva. So now here's where the pattern recognition comes in, okay? I can look out and I can say, I know that Spotify increased my prices shortly after they added audiobooks. Audiobooks, which are really cool. I love audiobooks. I am a smutty audiobook reader till I die. But here's the if I have to on Spotify, if I can only read 10 hours for free before going up in pricing for the next level of plan or whatever it is. I don't know if it's 10 hours or if it's 12 hours. Don't quote me. But I know that it's like, I cannot finish an audiobook with the amount of like included audiobook hours in what I can read. Okay. And I can't even read a whole audiobook. So why would I bother? So this new feature that they're saying is the reason that they're charging more in my prices does not apply to me. It does not matter to me. It does not serve me in any way. Would I like to use it? Yes. But am I going to use it? No. Is my price still going to be increased because it is there and I could use it even though I'm not going to? That price still increased. All that to say, that's what I'm looking at when I see Canva, is that it feels like we're not talking about quality, we are talking about quantity. It's like, look at how much stuff you get. It's like, great. It's still garbage. Not that the apps are garbage, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't help me if what I'm getting isn't good quality. What I'm getting isn't what I need. What I'm getting isn't what I'm using this tool for. If I'm only being charged more for the idea of we're giving you more stuff, if that's the reason that I'm charged more, I'm going to complain about it. I'm going to balk about it. And I'm going to be like so many different people who heard that they're increasing their prices, that Canva's increasing their prices, and they're like, deuces, I'm out. Even if it doesn't apply to them, because here's the thing. We can look out and say other subscription models have increased their prices over time at their highest level first because it doesn't affect as many people. And then if that goes over well, which goes over well, meaning like they strong arm people, they're saying we're increasing your prices, tough cookies, if you don't want it, like cancel. What are you going to do? Go somewhere else? No, you're not. Like that's what they're basically going to do. They're going to be like, it was $12, $16. What are you going to do? You going to go? No, you're not. Sit down, pay the money. It's only $4. And then once that goes over well, then they're going to increase the prices for everybody else on the lower plans. You've seen it across the board, and I can't say that it would surprise me at all if we see that coming down the pipeline for Canva. Do I want it? Absolutely not. Do I think that it could happen? Absolutely. It could happen. Pigs could fly. Who knows? I have lost count of all of the things of it could happen that have just happened in the past month, okay? I don't need any more it could happen. Everything could happen. So is this a reason to cancel Canva? No. No. Are you going to be billed $500? No. Do I think that you need to keep an eye on it? Yeah, I would. So that's my 2 cents on it. Thanks for watching. Follow because this is awesome.